School year just ended for students in the Albuquerque Public School District, and it also ended the first year leading the district for Superintendent Winston Brooks. And Winston Brooks joins us today. Thanks so much for being with us.
It's great to be here, Mike. Thank you.
First impressions of that first year. How did it go?
You know what? I am so happy. I just think that the teachers and all the school employees just really bought into what we were trying to do. You know, it's pretty tough to break in a new superintendent, and here I come from Kansas. I don't know much about the Southwest, and I tell you, people were very friendly, and they really opened with arms the changes that we tried to implement. You know, as I sat back, I couldn't be happier. I am just thrilled. You know, a lot of people when I first came said, well, this is Albuquerque and this is New Mexico.
Tough to make change, sure.
It's tough, and, you know, you don't know our history. And but you know what? I really think people really opened their arms wide and really welcomed the changes, and I feel really good about it.
I know one of your goals was to try to reach out and get more input from the community. You figure, was that a goal reached?
Oh, absolutely. Again, I think the community, I talk a lot about the teachers and the school employees, but I tell you what, the community has just been fantastic. You know, everything from Kirtland Air Force Base to the business community to the chamber to the legislature. You know, again, I couldn't be happier with that, and I think the feedback I'm getting, at least, is that people really appreciate a superintendent who's out in the community, who's visible, who they can talk to, and I feel like that's what we're trying to do.
Well, maybe the biggest controversy he had this year was the cheese sandwich controversy.
Yeah.
Did that get resolved in a way that people can live with? And did you accomplish your goal, getting some of that money paid back from the parents?
Well, you know, I guess it depends on your perspective. I know that there's certainly one side who tried to want to paint the picture that we were trying to starve the kids and give them food a little bit better maybe than what people get when they're incarcerated, which I don't believe it was the case at all. We had a debt of about $140,000, and we really believed it was because people were just being negligent. You know, people have the opportunity to fill out a free or reduced lunch application. The good thing about it is we improved those percentages by about 10%. We have now 10% more of our families who are actually receiving a free or reduced federal lunch because of this program, and that not only helps kids with having a hot meal, but it also helps our Title I percentages. So we get more federal money because of it. At the same time, you know, those kids who didn't pay or didn't fill out an application, they received a fairly healthy meal with a cheese sandwich. In fact, some of the kids said they prefer the cheese sandwich over the hot dogs or whatever else we were feeding them.
All right, well, we talked a little bit about this past year. I want to look ahead to the future, some of your goals and plans for the next year, and we'll do that in our next hour. I appreciate
fantastic.
that. Okay.